Dave Taylor here with FM 99 with John Moyer, bass player from Disturbed. These guys are doing good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Part of the Music as a Weapon tour with Korn and Seven Dust, and at this moment tonight here at the Ted Constant Center. And how long has this tour been going on right now?
We're getting into our second week of it.
Second week.
We have another week and a half to go, and then we're going to take a small little break, and then we have a second leg coming up that's going to be a little over a month long, starting like March and going into April.
Now, you guys have been on the road since last year promoting the new release Asylum, which is doing quite well for you. Fourth consecutive #1 album.
We're very fortunate to have some great fans. You know, they've been there for us time and again. And Asylum came out in August, and we were in support of. We were on Uproar at that time, and have just been out ever since. Music as a Weapon, though, we're trying to hit places that we didn't get the chance to go to on the Uproar tour.
Yeah, I remember you guys did that tour last year and missed this area, so we were hoping that you guys were going to come down here.
And that's, you know, the whole Music as a Weapon, I mean, the whole idea here is to put together as big a show as possible, and, you know, having Korn on this tour and us flip-flopping every night and doing the headlining thing. And then also there's not a whole lot of, like, what you would call big marquee cities on this tour.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that don't get shows, you know, but that's where our fans are, and that's what we're trying to bring the show to the fans.
Well, this is one town that does not get a lot of shows in the wintertime. So believe me, when this was announced, we couldn't wait for this date because, you know, it's usually wait for the summer and we get the shows, and you guys missed this last year, and we were waiting, keeping our fingers crossed because we heard you guys were doing another tour, and thankfully you're here.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Now, the new album, and Disturbed's lyrics are dark as it is, but now this is even darker on this album.
There is. It's, you know, David, definitely one of the things I think our fans like about our music is what David writes. Lyrically speaking, he really connects with fans ever since the first record. And, he deals with a lot of different issues. Asylum, though, he gets a little more personal. Some of the previous records, you know, he can write very cryptically. It all comes from what he's feeling, but this time around, he has a lot more specific ideas that he's talking about, and he's not pulling any punches with himself as you know, as he digs into, you know, themes of depression, themes of loss, themes of the environment, like on Another Way to Die. And he always like tries to, you know, write about new things and not write about the same thing over and over. You know, but he's the kind of guy who's had a lot of great success, but he also has a bit of a black cloud that follows him around, and he doesn't like to make a big thing out of it, but it comes out in his lyrics, you know, and you know, it just goes to show, you know, no matter who you are, you know, whether you're a guy just, you know, working the streets every day, you know, working your job, whether you're a football player, whether, you know, you're a famous rock star, everybody has issues and problems in their life, and it's great when you got a guy like David who can, you know, lyricize them and connect with people on that level.
Now, I saw not only did you guys just release the album last year, but also a little, I don't say a side thing, but released like a Judas Priest cover tune, I believe it was.
Well, while we were in the studio, yeah, we had a chance to do a cover of Living After Midnight that was released for compilation overseas. And you know how that thing happens, it gets released for compilation overseas and then it gets on the internet and then it starts floating around.
Yeah, because that's like, it's somehow the people, because before, like in the 90s, you had to find that import CD at the record store, you know, it cost you like $25 to get it, you know, to get that one or two tracks you wanted from your favorite band, but now, you know, so like I said, it's a little bit more accessible. You guys also have a new record label with a band out of Canada.
Well, that's actually, Dan and David have an imprint through Warner Brothers called Intoxication Records, and their first band that's on it is a band out of Canada called Art of Dying.
Have they supported you in any tours?
We've taken them out many times before. Great band, great songs. They finished the record with Howard Benson, and they also did several tracks with Dan, who produced on the record as well. And there's a single out that's working, and those guys are, you know, probably going to be out this summer.
So on stage tonight at the Constant Center, you guys are actually headlining the show tonight. What can we expect on stage from you guys?
Well, if you've seen Disturbed before, you know, on past tours, on past album cycles, what you're going to see is a show that you've never seen from us. We're bringing a level of production that's far beyond anything we've ever done before. Visually speaking, we have an integrated video. It's not just a wall, it's like a whole video game, or I'm sorry, a whole video experience that now goes along with the sonic experience. And I think, like I said, if you've seen Disturbed before and you've been a fan, this is unlike you've ever seen us. We've really tried to elevate it to a whole new level for our fans.
And when you guys are out on the road like this, doing the tours, and I know you get some downtime. What's like the best fun you get to have when you're not on stage?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the other thing you kind of do? I see you got this like huge like iPod or whatever this.
We got some entertainment stuff back here, before the show. We hang out and watch movies or whatever. On days off, we all call each other up. We go out, hit the bars, go have dinner. We definitely try to make the most of it while we're out there.
I appreciate it. John Moyer, thank you so much. Bass player from Disturbed.
Thank you.
On stage tonight, the concert center along with Korn, 7 Us, and In This Moment, part of the Music as a Weapon tour.